Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots,
his counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guy's stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Even with all the games we have broadcast together over the years, partner, seems like every time we see something new, and kind of get that feeling we might get something unique here in this one as well.
No two games are ever really the same, are they, Brandon? Because there's always a couple of little details, standout performances, big plays to help set each game apart. That makes every one of them entertaining to be a part of.
Here we go, start! Ready.
A first carry for Rashad White.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 24-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw is Ward. Finding Tolbert here over the middle.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
That's a gain of 4.
We can look at this Patriots defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you. That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
Back deep, Trey Palmer.
Fielded just inside the 20.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
May going to give it to Henderson.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
They run once more with Henderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Delay of game, option.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Ethan Evans on now to punt.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. First down, here's White. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the numbers for White a week ago.
17 carries, 62 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air, but maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now a design run for Ridley.
Yeah, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Give him 32 on the play.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Unlock line! Unlock line!
Will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The Patriots at 3-4 on the year coming into play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Out of the gun, a run with Henderson. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they go to work on a first and goal. They'll run here with Henderson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they've got the lead in the football. And they'll begin by running the option. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. At the 33-yard line.
They give to White on the option. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6.
Come on, come on. Hit. Grab it. Let go.
Read option. This is White. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Now they show the jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
He gets that one complete to Ricks.
That'll give him 8 that time. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Stretch the eagle.
Throwing is Ward.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. White is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Ready!
Ford. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
76.
Now Ward. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
14. Patriots.
So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Patriots offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
If they're going to get a 1st down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. They're going on 4th down. May. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st down, it's Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's May. Now he'll take this and run. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Ready. 33. Yellow. 10 cycles.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. They'll try to pick, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Yellow. 22. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Ward. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Patriots will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Henderson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. We are into Week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now at Ford Field in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And this is Jaden Reed. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's Bo Nix. He's looking to throw, then makes a beeline for the end zone. 12 yards on the scramble for the score. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Houston Texans. And this is the Texans running back. All he needs is a crease, and he finds it. That's a 7-yard rushing touchdown. The Texans lead it by a touchdown at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. The drive begins with a run by Henderson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Looking to throw, May. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
Roger McCreary on the stop. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. First carry for Najee Harris. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Patriots.
They'll run again with Harris. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Pardon, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. To throw, it's May. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to sack back at the 16-yard line. That's Dorian Williams who got there for the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll go with the keeper. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. It's their quarterback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 6. Ready, right?
Here's Ward. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They give to White on the option. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Opting to run again here with White. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. They run straight ahead here with White. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. 2nd and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
70 Timberwolf.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get that out to the flat to White. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. This to break our 4th quarter tie.
24-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw here. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. The handoff to Ford up the middle. Stops short of the 25, and that 2nd effort got him a couple extra. Tackle there by Nick Cross. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
No!
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
It's now 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, a run from White. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Rashad White with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Patriots 14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. New England's offense set to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Black, ready?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And the Patriot first down.
Looking to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Intended for Kyle Pitts. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 52 boom.
He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Titans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready?
On the draw, it's White. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
At the 41-yard line.
Chop alert! Chop alert! Go! Ready.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. Outright, he finds Tolbert. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. So the Patriots now down 24-14. A little over a minute to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's caught by Williams. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Complete to Kyle Williams. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
And with
and
the clock
7.
ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
38.
Now back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Unlock line. Unlock line. No.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan